Good evening. The secret of happiness is not doing what one likes, but in liking what one does. Welcome to BMC News Live, presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. I am Jasila Mujib, joining you with the daily news updates. News headlines. Bahrain ambassador to Egypt attended Arab Youth Forum. Foreign Minister hailed Bahraini women's diplomatic achievements. Supreme Council of Health President received Saudi Eastern Mediterranean Regional Office Director nominee. Director General of Criminal Investigation took part in Arms Trade Treaty Conference. News in detail. Bahrain ambassador to Egypt attended Arab Youth Forum. Bahrain's ambassador to the Arab Republic of Egypt, permanent representative to the Arab League, Fawzia bint Abdullah Zainal, took part in the Arab Youth Forum. The event was organized by the Arab Youth Development Council under the theme Youth and Consolidation of Arab Integrated Economic Development. The Pan-Arab Forum followed the initiative of the Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, designating 2022 as a year of youth with the participation of the Kingdom of Bahrain. The forum is being held amid the celebration of the World Youth Day. It also marks the 20th anniversary of the establishment of the Arab Youth Development Council. Egyptian Minister of Youth and Sports, Chairman of the Arab Youth and Sports Council, Dr. Ashraf Sobi, patronized the first session of the forum. Foreign Minister hailed Bahraini women's diplomatic achievements. Foreign Minister, Head of the National Human Rights Commission, Dr. Abdul Latif bin Rashid Al Zayani, hailed the initiatives of the Supreme Council for Women in support of Bahraini women's rights and active participation in achieving security and peace and supporting the developmental process led by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. He congratulated His Majesty the King, His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, and Her Royal Highness Princess Sabika bint Ibrahim Al Khalifa, wife of His Majesty the King and SCW President, on the 22nd anniversary of the establishment of the Council. Dr. Al Zayani hailed the Council's efforts led by Her Royal Highness Princess Sabika bint Ibrahim Al Khalifa, spanning more than 2 decades, to develop legislations to consolidate women's role in sustainable development. Supreme Council of Health President received Saudi Eastern Mediterranean Regional Office Director nominee. Lieutenant General Dr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, Supreme Council of Health President, has affirmed that the Kingdom of Bahrain, under the leadership of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, and thanks to the follow-up of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, is keen to provide quality health services to all members of society. The SCH President was speaking while receiving here today Dr. Hanan bint Hassan Balkhi, Saudi Arabia's candidate for the post of Director of the World Health Organization, Regional Office for the Eastern Mediterranean, who is on a visit to the Kingdom to present her electoral program and discuss areas of cooperation between Bahrain and EMRO. Dr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah praised EMRO's fruitful role, noting that its cooperation has contributed to achieving many successes regarding the implementation of joint health plans, projects and programs. Director General of Criminal Investigation took part in Arms Trade Treaty Conference. Director General of Criminal Investigation and Forensic Science took part in the 9th Conference of the State Parties to the Arms Trade Treaty, which is being held in Geneva from August 21 to 25th. He asserted that participation is in line with the directives of Interior Minister General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa to enhance partnership and cooperation with all international organizations in issues and topics of common interest. He continued that it also comes within the framework of the commitment of Bahrain towards the objectives and the principles of the United Nations as part of the treaty, which constitutes the first international mechanism concerned with regulating international trade in conventional weapons without prejudice to the principle of sovereign rights of states to regulate weapons within their territories. The Bahrain Small and Medium Enterprises announced celebrating the 11th anniversary of the MSME's Day Summit on 25th and 26th October 2023.
The Bahrain Small and Medium Enterprises Society is a specialized socio-economic society that contributes to serve the economic future of the Kingdom of Bahrain and is one of the leading professional societies in the kingdom that works with a group of emerging entrepreneurs, local and international business partners, and government institutions in the kingdom to achieve prosperity and growth in accordance with the Bahrain Vision 2030. The theme of 11th year anniversary is linking the small and large enterprises towards an overall sustainable development and economic prosperity. The society is managed by a dynamic board of directors to implement multiple programs that serve the Bahraini SMEs. Among the association's strategies is to cooperate with other associations, nurture entrepreneurship, and provide the necessary support to potential entrepreneurs before and during the start of their commercial projects. The 11th anniversary is conducted under the leadership of Dr. Abdul Hassan Al Dairi, Chairman of Bahrain SME Society, Engineer Abdul Rahim Fakru, Deputy Chairman, Policies and Strategies, and Dima Rasul Al Haddad, Deputy Chairman, Business Development. During the 2 days event, exhibitions, ministerial dialogue led by ministers from Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, India and UK, various sessions, Universities Presidents Forum, Ambassadors Entrepreneurship Forum, Women Entrepreneurship Forum, SMEs Media Forum, Unismo, book inauguration, etc. are organized.
Now it's time for a short commercial break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Welcome back. Dubai school buses with motion detectors and surveillance cameras to transport 25,000 students. Dubai school students will be transported by high-tech smart buses with built-in cameras, tracking equipment and motion detectors. RTA's Dubai Taxi Corporation is set for the new academic year 2023-24 by rolling out advanced buses to serve about 25,000 students across Dubai. DTC's school transport fleet meets the highest quality and safety, local and international standards, ensuring students secure travel to and from school. Buses are also with advanced electronic tracking system using GPS technology and a radio frequency identification system to streamline the boarding and disembarkation of students, as well as automatic fine suppression system for engines. Storm brewing in Gulf of Mexico to strengthen and en route to Texas. A storm system brewing in the Gulf of Mexico could strengthen into a named storm as it takes aim at the Texas coast, the US. The system, named the Tropical Depression 9, was about 375 miles east-southeast of Port Mansfield, Texas, and was packing maximum sustained winds of 35 miles per hour, the Miami-based Hurricane Center said. It could cause coastal flooding along the South Texas coast. The depression will likely bring 3 to 5 inches of rainfall with isolated higher amounts of 7 inches on Tuesday and Wednesday, the Hurricane Center said. There are a total of 5 storm systems now swirling in the Atlantic Ocean, with US forecasters recently saying that they now expect a more dangerous Atlantic storm season than previously projected. Japan to release Fukushima water into the ocean on Thursday. Japan said it will start releasing more than 1 million metric tons of treated radioactive water from the wrecked Fukushima nuclear power plant on August 24, putting into motion a plan that has drawn strong criticism from China. The plan, approved 2 years ago by the Japanese government as crucial to decommissioning the plant operated by Tokyo Electric Power Company, TEPCO, has also faced criticism from local fishing groups who fear reputational damage and a threat to their livelihood, Reuters reported. The announcement comes after a day after the government said it had won a degree of understanding from the fishing industry over the release of the water, even as the fishing group said it still feared the reputational damage would ruin livelihoods. Magnitude 5.1 quake struck Southern California during tropical storm. Magnitude 5.1 earthquake hit Southern California north of Los Angeles, rocking much of the region as residents hunkered down for the approach of tropical storm Hillary. There were no immediate reports of damage or injury from the quake, which struck roughly 7 kilometers southeast of the Southern California community of Ojai in Ventura County. It was followed by several smaller aftershocks. There are no immediate reports of damage at this time. However, the quake was felt extensively throughout Ventura County, said a statement on the incident information website of Ventura County. The US Tsunami Warning System said there was no threat of a tsunami from the earthquake. Rain was falling across Southern California as Tropical Storm Hillary moved towards the state after punishing Baja California Peninsula earlier in the day. India's lunar mission Chandrayaan 3's latest pictures showed Moon 70 kilometers away ahead of touchdown. The Indian Space Agency has shared more images of the Moon taken from a 70-kilometer distance by the country's ambitious lunar mission Chandrayaan 3. The images were captured by a camera tasked with guiding the lander during the historic touchdown tomorrow. The Indian Space Research Organization ISRO also shared a mission update along with the latest images of the Moon. The ISRO shared images of the far side of the Moon yesterday, showing some of its prominent craters. Those images were taken by a camera tasked to help the Vikram lander find a safe landing area. The lander is expected to touch down on the Moon's southern polar region at 6:04 p.m. on Wednesday. If successful, India will join US, Russia and China as only the 4th country to achieve this feat. With this, we come to the end of news today. This is Jasila Mujib signing off. Good night.